Welcome to San Diego Unified School District Middle School Athletics. This is Josh Wins 13, the unofficial voice of the Pershing Panthers boys basketball team. Thank you for watching. I want to say we are moments away from tip-off. We had a delayed start due to the lack of officials for the first game. As you might remember from the first game, there were officials that showed up a little bit late. So I don't know exactly what time this game is going to start. They don't have a running clock with a countdown. But I wanted to start the stream so that people who may have been waiting know that we are about to start. As Pershing gets ready to play their second game of the day and their last game of the regular season. They won their first game by a score of 47-24. They won by 23 points. They beat a very good team. They beat Portola. Portola, as a result, fell to 7-2, and Pershing is at 8-1. So if Pershing can win one more game, they will finish the season at 9-1 and absolutely no worse than the number 2 overall seed. There is an outside chance for Pershing, if they win this game, to finish as the number 1 overall seed. If in a different game in a different gym happening right now, Stanley beats Pacific Beach. If they do, there will be a multi-way tie at 9-1, a 3-way tie at 9-1 should Pershing game and Stanley beat Pacific Beach. And if that is the case, the tiebreaker would point in the favor of Pershing. In other words, if Pershing wins and Stanley wins, Pershing would be the number 1 team. Moments ago, we saw the end of Lewis and Mann, and Lewis pulled off an incredible victory. They ended up winning by 9, although it was within 2 until the last few seconds. And Lewis, if they can continue and win their second game, will clinch a playoff berth, most likely as the number 8 seed. So at this point, there is an offhand chance that the first round opponent for Pershing will actually be their arch rival, Lewis Middle School. We're getting way ahead of ourselves. What we know for sure is this. Today is the final day of the regular season. 10 games are played in the regular season. Pershing has played 9. This will be the 10th. Both games today were against teams that came in today at 7-1. Pershing also was 7-1. So it's a battle of 7-1 teams, although in this case, Pershing is 8-1. And Wangenheim, this is their first game of the day, so they come in at 7-1. And so it's 7-1 Wangenheim versus 8-1 Pershing. Thank you for watching. This is Josh Wins 13, and I appreciate the visits, the likes, the help, and the support. Mostly, I'm just trying to bring these games live to you. We've got grandparents all around the globe, all around the coast, East Coast, West Coast. So now they can tune in, they can watch from wherever they are. It looks like the buzzer happened. That is the we are moments away from tip-off buzzer as the teams come out of their layup lines and head over to their coaches for some last-minute advice and strategy. So Wangenheim came into today's game with a 7-1 record, having outscored their opponents 264-182. Their average win was 10.3 points. Pershing came in today at 7-1. They had scored 302 points, and they had only given up 125. So they have averaged a win of 22.1. Both teams are really good, and we're expecting to see some high level of competition today. Once the regular season ends, it will be playoff time. And the playoffs will be the top 8 teams from the division going into a single elimination tournament. And as you can see, we are getting ready to start. The starting lineups have been announced. It's Brian, Madden, Jaden, Kai, and Max for Pershing. And it looks like Madden will take the tip, and number 35 for Wangenheim will take the tip. And we are underway, and Wangenheim gets the tip. Number 14 drives in, and it's stolen by Brian. Number 14 tried to pass it, and Brian came up with it. And he gets it to Max. They're double teaming him, but he's got it beat. Max sees Madden. Madden comes across the half-court line, gets it to Jaden. Jaden at the circle gets it to Brian on the wing. Brian spin moves. Oh, almost loses the ball, but Jaden comes up with it. Jaden at the wing, guarded by number 14. Number 14 defending Jaden. There's a pick. Jaden sees Brian on the right wing. Brian now dribbling with his left hand from just inside the three-point line. That's going to be a two-pointer. But a great shot, nothing but net. Brian has found his shot today. He was on in the first game, and he continues to be on in the second game. Quick 2-0 lead. The game is just underway. Wangenheim drives down, and number 34 takes it all the way to the hoop, puts it up off the glass, and it's good. And that's a tie game.
Hey, who got cornered?
And now we see Jaden coming across the half-court line. Pulls up behind the key, gets it to Max, back to Jaden off the rim, no good. Rebound by Wangenheim. Wangenheim 42, tries to throw it just a bit in front of his own teammate, and it's gonna go out of bounds. The game is just underway. We have a tie game at 2-2. Pershing with the ball. Jaden comes across the half-court line, sees Max on the right wing. Max sees Brian cutting to the basket. And Jaden gets the rebound, gives it back to Brian, who gets fouled on the floor by number 34.
On the screen, fall back.
There was a very effective screen on the process. Kai getting ready to inbound the ball, defended by number 34. Kai gets it to Jaden. Jaden on the left wing, gets it to Kai in the corner. Kai back to Jaden, left wing. Jaden starts dribbling to his right, top of the key. Calls for some offense, gets it to Max. Max on the wing. And, Max sees Brian. Brian kicks it back out to Madden. Madden drives in, kicks it corner for three from Brian. Off the front of him, no good. Max gets his own rebound, good, puts it right back in. And it's a 2-point lead for Pershing. Good rebounding. And Wangenheim throws it all the way down, almost gets intercepted. 35 goes in off the glass and rolls it in. Uses his body to protect the ball, does, and makes the basket. It's a tie game. And Jaden comes across the half-court line. He's going to go right by number 14, has the wide open pass to Madden. Great job. You saw Jaden drive in. The defender went to defend Jaden, and he found the open Madden. And it's a 2-point lead with 13.5 minutes to go in the first half. Pershing getting ready to inbound the ball. Kai with the inbound play. Number 34 defending the inbound play.
Don't move, stay there, stay there.
Crowd wants him to stay there. Kai sees Max in the left corner. Max from three, misses everything. Get him a map. All right, rebounded by 42 Wangenheim, who sees it all the way down and just a bit outside. We seem to be overthrowing the transition plays, Wangenheim. And now it's Pershing ball. The game is just underway. And Jaden gets across the half-court line, sees Max on the right wing. Max thinks about that, same pass to Brian, it wasn't there. Now Max goes in with his left, sees Jaden from three, fakes it, no. Jaden sees sees Madden. Madden back to Jaden. Jaden from three, get in. Money. They're going to say his foot was on the line, and it's a 2-pointer. Still, he found it, bottom of the net, and it's good. Wangenheim sees 35 off of the rim. No bounce, doesn't go in. Number 34 gets the rebound. Good job by number 34 owning the rebounds. Number 34 and number 35 seem to have some strong rebounding capabilities, and we have a 2-point lead for Pershing. Jaden is coming across the half-court line, and it's stolen by number 34, who sees 42 driving, rejected by Brian. Number 42 thought he had the layup. And they're calling a foul on Brian. And even the parents of the other team are admitting it was a clean block. It was. Who did they call that on? I don't know who they called that on, but they called a foul, even though Brian did a great job of rejecting number 42. Number 42 on the line, shooting two. First shot hits the back of the rim. It's no good. We have 11 minutes, 30 seconds to go. It is a 2-point lead for Pershing. Number 42 with this second shot. And he makes the second shot, cuts the lead to 1. And we've got an official timeout. Everything is cool. Kai is going to inbound the ball to Jaden, and Jaden has the ball. And he's dribbling across the half-court line. Jaden gets it to Kai. Kai on the right wing picks up his dribble, sees Brian cutting in. Brian gets it to Hunter from three. Off the rim, bounce in, and it does. What a roll. The three-pointer shooter's touch bounce, good for Hunter. And we've got a double dribble. A good call by the official, who is on top of the game. The official is doing a great job. And we're going to have a timeout with 10 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the first half. Pershing has 11 and Wangenheim has 7. And the music kicks on. There will not be any dance competitions during the timeout, though. I must inform you of this. So Wangenheim, I believe, lost in one of their very, very early games and has been on an absolute tear ever since, beating some of the best teams. And they came in with only one loss. That, again, was, I think, from their first week. So it's been a while since Wangenheim has lost a game. And they do appear to be a very talented team with two good big men. However, Pershing is no slouches themselves. A win today guarantees us number 2 seed and gives us a shot at a number 1 seed. And as you can see, the referee checking to make sure the ball bounces. It does, it always does, it always has to. It's basketball. And now we're going to inbound the ball. Kai is getting ready to inbound the ball for Pershing. Kai inbounds it to Jaden. Jaden has the ball, comes to the center circle.
Stay there, Marcus. Stay there.
Gets it to Kai on the wing. Brian cuts in. Nope. And we're going to get a traveling violation as Jaden took a step before he put the shot up. That is a good call by the official. And it's going to be Wangenheim ball. And Wangenheim inbounds the ball to number 35. 35 defended by Madden. 35 puts his head down and tries to get in, and Madden, they're going to have some contact. His feet were not planted, so they're going to call the blocking foul on Madden. Number 34 gets ready to inbound the ball. Defended by Kai. 34 gets it in. Oh, nice pass and a nice basket. He gets it into 14 under the basket. He made the layup, and it cuts the lead to 2. We got 9 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first half. And Pershing is up 2. Jaden coming across the half-court line, gets it to Kai on the right wing. Kai gets it to Brian, almost stolen, doesn't. Brian now backs him down with his left hand, gets it out to Madden from 3. Oh, off the front of rim, no good, but Kai with a good rebound, and we're going to get a foul on the floor. Looks like it's going to be called on number 42, but I'm not 100% sure. Inbound, Kai getting ready for the inbound, looking for a man, and throws it right to the Wangenheim player. He was running out of time. Wangenheim, number 35, drives in. That's a travel. Good call by the official as he paused and took an extra step, and he's going to get called for the traveling violation. Madden inbounds the ball, gets it to Brian. Brian gets it to Jaden. Jaden comes to the circle of the half-court line, gets it across, gets it to Brian, looks for another gig go, no, nothing there, gets it to Kai, top of the key over to Madden. Madden drives in, one hand, front of the rim, no good, doesn't drop. Wangenheim gets the rebound, 42 tries to find 34, couldn't quite reach him. 34 can jump, but not that high. Wangenheim has not taken advantage of their transition opportunities. They've had open men and haven't been able to make the pass. Jaden comes across the half-court line, sees Kai. Kai on the right wing. He's going to drive in. Now he slows down, backs it up to Brian. Brian, over to Jaden. Jaden, dribbling to the top of the key, gets it to Madden. Madden sees Brian in the corner. Brian is on fire today. Another three-pointer. He is making all of his shots. And that's going to be a 5-point lead for Pershing. Oh, and Kai goes flying, and we're going to get a jump ball. Good defense by Pershing as Hunter goes in there to grab the jump. It looks like we're getting ready for a substitution. And the crowd is asking for Wangenheim to go to a zone. Kai sees Brian. Brian, pop-up jumper from the elbow, misses everything, and Wangenheim gets the rebound. Number 34 tries another long-range pass. This time it connects to 42, sees 35 back, who gets in and misses the layup. It's off the glass in the rim, no good. Rebounded by Madden, who gets it to Jaden, and we're dribbling back up across the half-court line. Jaden sees Hunter in the corner, and that's good. Oh, they are raining threes here in San Diego. And Pershing has given an 8-point lead with that shot. Nice job. Jaden's defense is solid. Look at his feet. His footwork is his defensive specialty. 34 kicks it to 35 from Steph Curry range, misses everything. Someone get him a roadmap. Oh, it's rebounded by Jaden. Jaden comes across the half-court line. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Brian on the left wing. Brian on the left wing, now gets it back to Jaden. Jaden back to Madden. Madden back to Jaden. It looks like the coach listened to the parents and went to a zone defense. Wangenheim is now playing a zone. Brian cuts in. Oh, a spin move. Goes up strong, gets fouled, and makes the basket, and one with a chance to go to the line and make a 3-point play. Nice play by Brian. And that's a 10-point lead for Pershing. And it looks like we're getting ready for some substitutions. Not sure what the call is. Oh, it looks like we're having some substitutions. Yes, we are. No, we're going to have a timeout called. There was a little bit of confusion, and now we're going into timeout. Brian has been playing absolutely fantastic. He's got the ball handle and shooting of a guard, but as we know, with his dad being 6'8", Brian is going to be a very tall and athletic player. He already is. He is tough to guard. We are at timeout here. It is about 6 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the first half. Pershing has a 10-point lead, 19-9. Pershing has found their shooting touch from outside. They're making three-pointers. They're even making three-pointers when their foot is on the line, and therefore they're only two-pointers. So the final playoff schedule is expected to be announced on Monday, at which point we'll know when and who we're playing next. What we know for sure is that both Wangenheim and Pershing will be in the playoffs. They've both clinched a playoff spot. We don't yet know which seed they will end up in. And we are at a timeout, and Roman and Mac have checked into the game, so they're going to join Jaden, Madden, and Brian. And Brian on the line. It is one shot to try to convert the three-point play.
We got the shooter.
Brian makes it. Brian feeling the shots in all areas of the court. And that's going to be an 11-point lead for Pershing. Wangenheim getting ready to inbound the ball.
Go back.
24 gets it in, gets it across the half-court line. Swings it over to number 23, but a good call by the referee, as when he passed it to number 23, number 23's foot was just across the half-court line.
Marcus, take 30.
It is confusing. There are a lot of lines, but there is one dark line in the middle that is the half-court line. Jaden with the ball, gets it across, gets it to Roman. Roman looks for the pass, nothing there. Now Roman is at the wing, getting ready to get something going. Gets it to Jaden. Jaden goes to his left, pulls up, jumper, get in. No, Madden with the rebound. And we're going to have an over-the-back foul by Wangenheim. They didn't have position. They tried to get the rebound, and Madden had position, so they fouled Madden. Now it's going to be Pershing inbounding the ball. Roman getting ready for the inbound play. Roman looking for a pass, sees Mac, puts it up off the glass. Great pass, great finish, Mac. Good job. He got the ball to Mac, driving in. Mac put it off the glass, good. And Wangenheim, number 35, is rejected by Madden. Good defense by Madden. And in general, good defense, as usual, by Pershing, the #1 rated defense in the league. We've got 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. A 13-point lead for Pershing, and Wangenheim inbounds the ball. 34 gets it to 35. 35 in the corner gets it to 42, who missed from long range, and Pershing has the rebound. Sometimes the pause is I don't know the number, but I figured it out. And now Brian has it, gave it to Madden, who gave it right back to Brian, who went in. Oh, and Roman comes down with a rebound. Good rebound by Roman, gets it to Madden. Madden swings it to the corner for Brian, who is on fire as Brian makes another three-pointer. Wangenheim runs the transition, and this time they hit their pass and they make a good transition layup. And we've got a quick jump ball as Wangenheim jumped on the ball as soon as Pershing put it in. A good defensive play. Possession arrow is pointing toward Wangenheim. So it's going to be Wangenheim ball as the jump ball arrow. But if that was the first jump, though, I believe that the other team actually won the jump. Anyway, we're going to have an inbound play by Wangenheim, number 34, getting ready to inbound the ball. He's guarded by Madden. He gets it in at 35. 35 sees 23 on the left wing. 23 drives in, loses the ball. Looks like Roman got a steal, knocked it loose, gets it to Brian. Oh, how does he make that shot? Brian goes up left-handed. Somehow the ball got deflected and still went in, and Brian draws the foul and is going to go to line for another chance at a three-point play. He is having a phenomenal game. It is 27-11 with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Brian, nope, referee wants a timeout. Making sure that the players that are lined up on the side of the paint are properly spaced. Brian to convert the three-point play. Oh, drills it. Brian can't miss. And that's a 17-point lead for Pershing. Wangenheim inbounds the ball. And it's just a bit outside. I think that's either the fourth or fifth pass where Wangenheim had an open player and overthrew them. All right, Madden inbounds the ball, gets it to Mack. Mack back to Madden. Madden comes across the line. Oh, he's got speed. He's going to go straight to the basket and runs into three defenders and draws the foul and is going to go to the line shooting two. Good job, Madden.
Marcus, yes, you gotta go two hands. You can't go one.
We've got 2 minutes to go in the first half. I'm not sure if the coach is on the other sideline or on our sideline. The coach for the other team. Madden misses the first shot off the front of the rim, and that's no good. Looks like Jeremiah has also checked into the game for Pershing. Madden doesn't get the roll. Oh, watch the foul. Oh, somehow Brian came up with it, and he gets a jump ball called. Good job. Crowd wanted an over-the-back call, but it wasn't called, and now it's Pershing ball underneath the Wangenheim basket. Roman to inbound the ball. And he's going to be defended by number 43 as Roman tries to find a man. And he gets it to Madden. We're going to say he was trying to get to Madden, who then got it stolen by 23. And it was deflected out as Jeremiah tried to steal it back. Good hustle, but it's going to be a Wangenheim ball. We've got 1 minute to go in the first half. And Wangenheim gets it. Nope, they just can't make those transition passes. That's got to be half a dozen passes where they had the open man and couldn't get the ball in. Now we could blame it on their passing, but I'm actually going to say it's really good defense too. The swarming defense of Pershing is making those passes incredibly difficult. Madden gets it to Mack. Mack on the right corner, drives in baseline, and they're going to call a foul. And Roman now gets it in to Brian. Brian back to Roman, thinks about a shot, doesn't take it. Now he's calling for some action. Oh, he sees Jeremiah driving in, it gets deflected, and it goes back and it's saved. No, it went out of bounds. All right, it's going to be Wangenheim ball. Roman, good hustle trying to save it. Wangenheim getting ready to inbound the ball, number 42. 42 defended by Brian. Pershing. And that is the end of the first half. Pershing continues to be ferocious on defense, holding their opponent to 11 first half points. So at the end of the first half, Pershing up 17, 28-11. Pershing has the number one rated defense in the entire league. They've given up an average of only 15.6 points per game. In other words, they're holding their opponents to an average of 8 points in the first half. So even though it appears to be a low-scoring half by Wangenheim, thanks to the great defense by Pershing standards, it's actually not. Pershing usually is even better on defense, and as the coach Rodney has always said, defense wins championships. So we are at timeout, halftime if you will. Pershing Panthers have a 17-point lead on Wangenheim, 28-11. Now both teams are already guaranteed a playoff spot. The question is, what seed will they be? What we know for sure is that if Pershing wins, they will clinch no worse than the number 2 overall seed. Now, 8 teams make the playoffs. In our division, the Western Division being the top division in the Middle School Athletics Boys Basketball League, means that the playoff of that division will determine the overall champion, not just of San Diego City, but of the entire county. The playoffs themselves will take place over 2 weekends. So this weekend, today, is the final day of the regular season. 1 week from today is the first round of the playoffs, where 8 teams will play in 4 games to get 4 winners. And next week will be the only week where only 1 game is played. It looks like Mac is taking free throws. So either there was a foul or a technical foul. I think it was a foul. It's unclear what that was for. I don't think he was just practicing his shot. They did put it on the board, so that is going to be an 18-point lead for Pershing. Anyway, after the first 8 teams play next week, you'll get 4 winners, and those 4 winners will become the final 4 and play the following week on November 5th. Both the Final 4 and the championship game will happen on that same day, presumably with a few hours in between, as the other divisions will be playing their championships as well. And we are back, starting the second half, and we're going to have Nico, Adam, Elmi, Jaden, and Kai starting us off. Number 42 for Wangenheim gets ready to inbound the ball, guarded by Elmi. Number 42 will try to get the ball in. Elmi will try to get the steal. Pershing has been great on these defensive plays. Go, Elmi, let's get a steal. And 42 gets it over Elmi's head. It is not backcourt because he was just throwing the ball, and it's stolen by Jaden. Kai may have knocked it loose, but Jaden came up with it and gets it to Elmi, and Elmi picks up his dribble and gets it back to Jaden. Jaden up at the center court circle, looks for something going, gets it to Adam, who gets it back to Jaden, who makes an incredible basket. I don't know how he made that basket. It looked like he switched hands in the middle, went from his left to his right, and put it in traffic. Great play by Jaden, and it's a 19, actually I thought it was a 20-point lead, but maybe not, 19-point lead for Pershing. It is 30-11. The second half is just underway. Elmi is dribbling, and gets it to Adam, who gets it right back to Elmi. And Elmi puts it up off the glass. It is no good. He's going to get fouled and going to go to the line shooting 2. Pershing is handling the man-to-man defense that Wangenheim has been throwing at them. They've been handling it really well. And Elmi misses the first shot. So we have 14 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the second half. Pershing winning 30-11. Elmi with his second shot. And it misses as well, and it is going to be deflected out of bounds as Kai knocks it out of bounds. Wangenheim inbounds the ball, gets it to number 23. 23 dribbles down the left side, tries to get all the way there. Does a good job of getting a decent shot off, but he is fouled, and he will go to the line shooting 2. Number 23 misses the first, misses off the front of the rim. He misses the second and is rebounded by Kai, who gets it to Adam. Adam gets it back to Jaden. Jaden gets across the half-court line and gets it to Kai from way downtown. Oh! From Steph Curry range, makes the 3. Good luck to any team if our team is shooting threes like this. Number 42 dribbles by Elmi, gets by Jaden, puts it up way high, misses everything. Nico gets a good rebound. Nico gets it to Adam. Adam comes down the right side. Oh, crossover, gets all the way in, but he's rejected by 35. And it's going to be deflected off of Pershing and Wangenheim ball as they inbound the ball, and number 14 has the ball coming across the half-court line. Number 14 calls for some help. He's defended by Jaden. Jaden is playing great defense as usual. Gets it to 23, who misses everything. These boys need some GPS. They're having trouble finding the basket. We have a 22-point lead for Pershing. And Jaden sees Adam and looks for it back. No, Adam gets it to Elmi. Elmi goes to his left, picks up his dribble, gets it to Kai. Kai, top of the key, picks up his dribble, gets it to Elmi. Elmi goes to his right at the wing, picks up his dribble, gets it to Kai, top of the key, another three. Make it. Oh my, hey Kai, good three-pointer. Wow. And everyone is raining trays. Everyone on our team it is. Number 14 has the ball, and we're going to get a timeout called by Wangenheim with 11 minutes and 56 seconds to go. Pershing is on fire with a 25-point lead, 36-11. They have not yet let up a single second half point. Well, Pershing had an off week last week. Coach Rodney was out of town and attempted to coach via FaceTime. And so Pershing split their games last week, lost a close one to Pacific Beach, although Pershing didn't have two of their star players when they played that game. Now, back to being close to full strength, Pershing, with Coach Rodney back on the bench, is showing that they are a heck of a tough out. And we are about to get back out of the timeout with just under 12 minutes to go in the game, and Pershing with a 25-point lead. Number 42 gets ready to inbound the ball. Elmi defending the inbound play. Comes up the steal, but he doesn't. And number 23 gets it down, and number 35, who does a fadeaway, even though nobody was there, and misses the front of the rim. And now Adam comes up with the ball, gets it to Nico. Nico drives in, puts it off the glass. Oh, almost got in. And Nico will go to the line shooting two as he almost made the basket. There was contact on the play, and his feet were implanted, so they got the blocking foul called. Nico shooting two. Nico misses the first one. Looks like Pershing is getting ready for some substitutions as Brian, Jeremiah, Hunter, and Max all check into the game. Nico with his second shot. Get in. Oh, it doesn't go, but it is, wait, it is deflected out of bounds by Wangenheim, and it's going to be Pershing ball. And it looks like Brian will take the inbound play for Pershing off of a great rebounding play by Hunter. And Brian sees Max wide open, cutting the basket. Ooh, nice layup. Great play. We have some really solid inbound plays, and that was one of them. And we now have a 27-point lead over Wangenheim. The Pershing Panthers are growling. Number 35 gets ready to inbound the ball, gets to 23. 23 guarded by Madden, and we have a whistle. It looks like they're going to call Jeremiah for a foul away from the ball. Wangenheim inbounds the ball, and Jeremiah comes up with a steal. Nice job, Jeremiah. Good defense. He gets it to Brian. Brian comes across a half-court line, approaches the top of the key. Guarded by number 25. Brian slowing down the pace. We do have a big lead. Not a bad move. Brian isolates, goes in, and oh! Off the glass. How does he make that shot? I have no idea. They call it an ISO. He managed to drive the basket. It was a really solid defensive play, but somehow Brian managed to make that basket, and he's going to go to line with a chance to make a three-point play. I don't know how many points Brian has, but he's got an awful lot of them. Brian trying to convert the three-point play. Off the front of the rim, and Madden tries to get the rebound, and we're going to get a traveling violation on Wangenheim, and Pershing will inbound the ball. We have 8 minutes and 40 seconds left. Oh, Madden to Hunter, wide open. Great shot, great pass. And Pershing has a 29-point lead. Wangenheim deflated as 23 tries to dribble around Madden and loses the ball. Jeremiah got his hands on it. Hunter came up with it, and Jeremiah will lose the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Wangenheim ball. We have 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game, and a 31-point lead for Pershing. Wangenheim trying to get something started, gets it to 24. 24 defended by Max, spin move, nice move, and he's going to get a foul called on Jeremiah. That was a great move by number 24, who was able to use a spin move to his left to get some room and get the shot off. He drew the foul and will go to the line shooting two as the clock keeps ticking. Oh, and they're going to call a violation, as number 23 from Wangenheim was apparently across a white line that I didn't even know was a thing. So I guess if you're not standing right by the paint, you have to be behind the white line that is essentially about a foot before the three-point line. Anyway, I hadn't seen that before. You learn something every day. Max from the corner. What? Oh my. I mean, what are they shooting, 80% from threes? You're not going to lose if you're shooting like that from threes. Number 23 has the ball, and he's taking a Steph Curry shot, and he misses off the back of the rim, but 35 gets a great rebound, puts it right back up. And that's going to cut the lead to 32. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. Madden has the ball, dribbles across the half-court line, gets it to Brian. Brian sees Jeremiah at the top of the key. Jeremiah sees Max, sees Brian in the corner, right corner. Brian gets it to Hunter. Why not? Give it to us. Off the rim. Almost. Brian, what a rebound. Brian is just a monster under the boards, using his height and athleticism to make sure he gets position. And he's going to go to the line shooting two, with a 32-point lead and 6 minutes, 10 seconds, and a running clock left in the game. Brian, first shot misses off the back of the rim, and we're going to have substitutions as Roman and Mac check in for Max and Madden. Brian with his second shot. Brian doesn't make the both, and now it still stays as a 32-point lead for Pershing. And oh, I thought there was a travel, but it wasn't called. 13 has it, gets it to 5. 5 looks like he's in 6th grade. 5 is trying not to lose the ball, but he does. Jeremiah takes it from him. Jeremiah drives in, and we're going to get a pushing foul, an offensive foul by Jeremiah as he pushed off while trying to drive into the paint. It is a good call by the official. And Wangenheim gets ready to inbound the ball. Wangenheim inbounds the ball, gets it into number 13. 13 comes across the half-court line, picks up his dribble, gets it to 5. 5 from way downtown with all his might, off the front of the rim, no good. And it's rebounded by Brian. Brian is trying to dribble past 34, and Brian is fast, and he's got handle. You're not going to be able to take the ball from him. He sees Jeremiah wide open on the basket. Oh, wow, what a great play. So you look at Brian, and here's a tall guy. Maybe he can't dribble, but I got news for you. He can handle, he can dribble. He's fast and he can dribble. You're not going to be able to take the ball away from him like that. He got around the guy in the back court, made it all the way up, and found Jeremiah open under the basket, and now he's got a rebound, dribbling down the left side. with 4 minutes to go. Brian sees Roman at the top of the key. Roman guarded by number 43. Roman sees Jeremiah on the right wing. Jeremiah goes to his left and loses the ball to number 43. 43 gets it to 35, 34. 34 is driving in. He puts it up, chucks it off the glass hard, misses, and Hunter gets the rebound and gets it to Roman. Roman's got a man behind him, and Roman with a Euro step. Oh, nice move! As Roman does a good job of controlling his speed, slowing down, pulls off a Euro step, and makes the basket. Number 5 has the ball. Number 5 guarded by Jeremiah. Number 5 gets into 44. 44 hands it off to number 34, who gets, oh, they're going to call a foul on Brian. It looked all ball. Brian looked like he defensively stuffed him, but they're going to call the foul, and I believe it's on the floor. It's not a shooting foul. So, no, it is a shooting foul. Number 34 is going to get 2 shots. It is a 49-13, a 36-point lead for Pershing with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. First shot from number 34 is good. And that will cut the lead to 35, and we're going to have substitutions as Nico and Elmi and Adam come in for Brian, Hunter, and Jeremiah. This is the second shot, I believe, for number 34. And he misses that one, and a good rebound by Mac. Mac, who then gets the ball to Adam, and Adam has the ball, coming to the circle, comes across the half-court line. He's guarded by 5. 5 is hustling. Adam picked up the dribble, gets it to Roman, right back to Adam. Good pass. Puts it on the grass, and it's good. Nice pass. So Adam saw Roman on the wing and immediately cut toward the basket. Roman, with his great vision, made the perfect pass, and Adam got the basket, and Roman got the assist. And Wangenheim, 43, puts his head down, drives in, and Roman steals it. Roman has the ball, and he's dribbling up a little crossover, left hand. Oh, and he's going to get fouled. Almost got rejected, but did a good job. Gets to the basket, gets fouled. He's going to go to the line shooting 2 with a 37-point lead. We have 2 minutes to go in the game and a running clock. Pershing in control and on their way to a 9-1 regular season record and a guaranteed no worse than number 2 overall seed. Roman will get 2 shots. First shot misses off the back of the rim. Second shot for Roman. That one's nothing but net. Nice shot. And that's a 38-point lead for Pershing as Wangenheim comes across the half-court line, and that is a double dribble. Good call by the official, or a carry, as he held the ball in the air, almost defying gravity as he rotated in a spin move. The problem is you can't do that. You have to dribble. Anyway, Pershing has the ball. 1 minute to go in the game. Jeremiah gets it past number 43. Jeremiah drives in off the glass, and he makes it. Good job cutting to the basket and converting. And it's a 40-point lead for Pershing. This is not the game Wangenheim thought, and Roman intercepts it, but Wangenheim comes up with it. And Wangenheim gets it to 13, who misses it off of the rim. And Elmi can't quite come up with it, but Adam does. Adam loses the ball to 44, who then picks up his dribble and loses the ball to Elmi. Elmi is driving in. He's got an open layup, and Elmi, oh no, he missed the layup. But he got his own rebound, and he made it. Oh, he got him. And coach is saying, all right, everybody calm down. There's 18 seconds left in a 42-point lead for Pershing. The Pershing Panthers with 12 seconds left, and I don't even know what that was. 43 tried to shoot it back toward Mira Mesa and missed. Elmi sees Nico driving to the basket. Oh, can't make the left-handed layup. Nice try. Elmi with the rebound, and that will do it. The Pershing Panthers have won their last regular season game. And at the end of the regular season, Pershing Panthers are 9-1 and are at least the number 2 seed, possibly the number 1 seed if Stanley beat Pacific Beach. So if there was any question about which type of Pershing team would show up today, well, the question was answered. And to tell you what, Coach Rodney actually answered the question well before the game started. Coach Rodney said, mark my words, we are ready to play. So thank you for watching. This is Josh Wins 13, the unofficial voice of the Pershing Panthers boys basketball team. Please like, subscribe for the next one. We don't know when the next game will be exactly. We do know what day it will be. It will be on Saturday. It will be one game on Saturday. We don't know who our opponent is or what our start time is. As soon as we know, we'll certainly put it on the channel. And that's where you'll come to find it. So if you want to see when that game is, subscribe. Anyway, thank you for watching. This is Josh Wins. See you later. Bye.